about um, price pattern. Live session. I'm understanding price pattern and trading. Day trading. Okay, so let's put it day trading. Day trading. All right, that's what we had yesterday. Somebody might probably say, okay, what is price pattern all about? I've seen a lot of price pattern. Are we talking about engulfing or head and shoulder or flag or peanut or whatever? No, it is more than that. In an easy approach, when the markets make a pullback, this is a pullback, right? From year to year, correction against the main trend. Now, this pullback simply means that people bought from here and made an attempt up to this moment. So this is the biggest bias within this historic downward slope to the downside. Now, if the buyers have done how many pips? The buyer did maximum 111 pips. So as long as no buyer could do more than 111 pips on this chart, it means that sellers will always win. If the buyers will not do more than 111 11 pips on this chart, then the sellers will always win, right? Is it it's logical to assume that if they have done 111 pips and yet they could not win the trend, therefore it means that anything below 111 pips is a no-no in this market. So I made a projection of this 111 pips for course and I cloned it, I put it here. Invariably, it means that we have what we call implied resistance. Implied resistance. We have implied. This is the first time I'm talking about implied resistance online. Implied resistance, okay? Based on, we call it measured move resistance. Now, if you ask me critically, we therefore can say we have a structure at around this level. We have an implied resistance on AUD USD at where? 0.6635. Okay, so invariably, if you ask me further, I'll say market had a drop,
Daddy, good morning. Fine, sir.
a rally, finally a drop to the downside in this format. You get it? And we also had implied resistance around this point. So if you ask me, this is the previous support that is also expected to become resistant in the future. So I have this in place right now. But one thing is that I equally have a breaker at this point. Therefore, I will say I have this zone as my zone of area of interest. I have my area of interest around this point, okay? So if you have our area of interest here, I will put this marker in the middle. So what am I expecting? I expect that market could do whatever it wants to do, hit this level of confluence zone and continue a sell to the downside. Now, this is making the whole thing taking to assume a shape of reality. We expect that Euro AUD USD will probably make a rally, hit the resistance point at around this point. One, in this is our A, and this is our B. Then let's say this is our C, and let's say this is our D. Let's say this is our D. This is where harmonic pattern will come and say AB equals to CD price pattern. AB equals to CD price pattern. Once you understand this AB equals to CD price pattern is an algorithm that shapes almost all the market. And this is the foundation on which every harmonic structure is routed. So once you understand this simple algorithm, you can make a projection of where ideally market is driving towards. And when the market drives towards it, you watch for price action that will support your trade parameter. And with that, we are good to go. So if you ask me, I was okay from here. I'm having something like this, like a trend line at hitting this level around this point. So that means I am expecting price to probably come to 0.644 zone. If you ask me, at current market price, we have about 55 pips to get to this level. Now, if I have a buy premises or a situation to buy this market on the 4-hour perspective before I could see a possible continuation, it means that I want to buy on the intraday with a target towards this level, and then finding my trade plan to the downside wouldn't be a bad idea. Let me know if this is clear. We started by looking at the last 3 weeks, week 1, week 2, and then week 3. So if we have week 1, week 2, week 3, market slopes to the downside, we therefore have previous A. This is our A, B, and C. We have our major supports. Let me say major resistance at this point. Then we have our low at this point. Then we expecting the market will come towards this resistance, and then we will sell. We only sell from resistance. Now this resistance right now offers us what we call AB equal to CD price pattern, and also giving us a flip zone where previous resistance support after violation we become resistant, and therefore we can say we have a confluence at around this point. Is it clear? So if I have a confluence at this point, I will put this as my first algorithmic process, meaning that on the intraday, I will support a buy idea into this level. I will support a buy idea into that level. So I will put this in the group and I'll call it AUD USD trade plan mid-term. Okay, AUD USD trade plan mid-term view. Now, if that is the case right now, I will be going to the intraday for a buy opportunity into this structure. This might not be necessary, but when I come to the 30 minutes, I'm looking forward to a possible buy opportunity. Now, this is it. If you ask me critically, I have this last 3 days. Market had a low and also a high. This is the 3-day structure. So the market made this push, came down a little bit, finally make this push. Therefore, this is our B point. Okay, market came yesterday to hit this level, and currently we bought at B and we are on going to the up. So if you ask me, take a buy right now on AUD USD, target in the interim the high at around this point. So let me say I have my structure are waiting for high target there. As one can expect a take of 3. So let me take this. So we take a buy, stop loss, and TP at around this level. Do you get that? So XL buy TP, and that settles it. The last 3 days is been sloping to the upside, and then that also support the idea that intraday and weekly is currently aligned in the same plan. Okay, I hope you got there.